Okay. I've got coordinates for Atlas stations. Is there anything else I need from these two? I wonder if I need a black hole coordinate too. I guess we can see if the star map shows us coordinates for black holes. Okay, we'll head back to space and see if I have any new coordinates. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking ship. That particular type of nose, I don't know if I've seen before in any system I've been to yet. Sort of a fighter looking ship. Let's see what the map says.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Okay, is that an Atlas Station 1 system over? Oh, port over here and check it out. One thing I was doing as I was journeying towards the galactic core is I was using my freighter to jump, so I wouldn't have to worry about warping it over to my location, and that was working pretty well. That freighter's hyperdrive jumps almost 2,000 light years, or whatever the distance measure is. Alright, what am I looking for? Atlas interface. That red dot. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Pretty tough to miss the big red glowing cube. We saw a couple of these in the original playthrough that I did. This is the first time I've been to one in this playthrough, I think. I wonder if it still has the translation nodes that you can use to get more words. Ah, the Atlas language. Okay. Overall, the design of these areas is pretty interesting. It's kind of slick red and black. It's cool. Get warp cells. You, Muelu the Infinite. Yup, the Ufer Rubot Hate Duklin. Okay, I can't really understand it because I don't know enough of its dialect yet. The Atlas called me to this interface, and yet its purpose remains unclear. It demands worship, it demands obedience. It welcomes me, it knows what I am, it offers the gift of true understanding. But why? Why does such powered knowledge crave submission? It knows my thoughts before I know them myself, it knows what I will do. The Atlas asked me to follow its path. Well, I know this is a separate quest line, but I guess we can accept for now. I will accept this. The sky is deep and full of wonders, and the path to enlightenment opens to me. Captured nanode. Okay, going through these will give me blueprints for other craftable things that I can use later. It doesn't look like... I guess I'll go back to the star map and see if the quest objective gave me something else that I'm supposed to do for that particular quest line. As we proceed through the star systems, stopping at each Atlas station, I believe, furthers our overall progression on that path.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Does it give me a route to the next one? Yeah. Okay, we'll come back to that later. See if we can figure out where the game wants us to go for Artemis's quest line. It may require me to go to another planet and talk to some more life forms. Let's see. What was the red quest marker? Okay. I didn't check that out when we were close by. I guess I can head down to the target life form on world and see if that gives me any additional information. I may just have to talk to another person and get information from them, but we will see. Oh, it's another living ship. If I say yes, it'll lead me to another living ship that I can acquire. We won't do that right now. We'll keep our eyes on the prize. See if we can make more progress on the main quest line for Artemis. Oh, a lot of NPCs coming in. Geknip. Nothing really that good. Let's see, is it taking me back to that outpost? Huh. Looks like it. Guess I can go back and see if talking to one of the other ones gives me the information I need to proceed here. Oh, Okay, it's the same. But we'll continue to resist and see if it gets a different outcome. Try bargain. Okay. Instead of offending the life form, I guess that worked. Now I just need to get to a hollow terminus. Nearest one is on-world? Yeah, looks like it's just over there. One thing that's interesting about the living ships is depending on the ambient light, their coloring sort of changes. Normally when it's docked in a hangar, the Nakarkos here kind of looks a couple shades of green. But when it's in other environments like at night, it actually looks more blue, which is why I named it that. Overall, it's pretty neat aesthetic design for craft. I could probably go back to my ship at some point and show off the other craft I've acquired, since I picked up one other new one since the last session. Maybe before we wrap up later, I can go and port back to the freighter and show off that one. Alright, let's see if we can track down this Apollo character. I think we did this. This particular character looks familiar. The transmission is silent. The stranger just stares at me. Greet? Identify yourself or I end this call. Say you're a friend of Artemis. No, you're not. Ask why. Why do you use that word at all? Friend, it is just a label, a pretense to make you feel better about being alone. Why are you contacting me anyway? Is Artemis behind this? I haven't changed my mind. I don't care about their weird dreams. I'll meet if I'm paid to meet. Even this conversation is a waste of valuable time. Tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble, that they attempted to use a portal and became stranded in some distant, uncharted world, disappearing from the network. Apollo's demeanor changes. They appear uncomfortable at the news. Send me your data logs. Let me see this for myself. Apollo studies a log, pausing and replaying various segments of static and distortions. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. These noises, they sound just like the echoes of the Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course. Drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets. Tell me about it. But this data, it's distorted, inverted. There's a lot to gain if we figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly. And this, the portals, perhaps they're the key. So what do you say? Do you want to work together on this? Be partners? Sure. If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you a contact of mine. They'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite. Alright. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns aside ever so slightly as if sighing saddened. Or perhaps it was nothing. a ghost in the machine.